Hi, I'm Steve from Steve's. And if you're worried about having people break into your van, I've got 10 different ways that you can help secure your van and prevent thieves from getting inside.
Number one, my first tip is park in a well-lit area. Now if you can, you could park under a street light. What I like to do is actually park under a motion sensor light. Thieves like to work in the dark. And once they see a van in the dark, this is where they're gonna come to do their work. But as soon as they approach the van, the light turns on and they scatter like cockroaches. It's an easy and affordable way to protect your van if you're parking outside at nighttime. Number two, park in a visible area with high foot traffic. You can see we're here at Home Depot. A lot of contractors obviously have to come to Home Depot, Menards in the morning or afternoon to come get supplies and tools. So your criminals are obviously gonna know this is where they can find these contractors with these vans, with this equipment. I'm not parked in a great area here. This is a great spot for a criminal to come break into my van. What we recommend is parking as close to the entrances to these stores as possible. You can see some contractor vans lined up by the pickup area there. Those are smart guys. No one's gonna break into those vans. Those vans are visible from the storefront and it's high trafficked area. A lot of foot traffic in and out of the stores around those vans in particular. My van here is parked pretty far away from the entrance. This is the type of van location where criminals are gonna target. And a lot of times what they do is they park their van right next to yours. They do all their work. No one's the wiser. They pack up and they bounce before you even know they were here. Number three, Scarecrow man. This one's gonna sound a little crazy. My buddy Doug told me about this. He's a plaster. Doug uses a blow-up doll. I don't have a blow-up doll, swear. So I use a mannequin head, dress him up a bit. So when I'm working up there, my buddy is working down here. Number four, put up a barrier. We actually recommend two different types of barriers. One of the most common ways thieves break into vehicles is through one of the front windows. 3M sells a film you can put over your side door windows. And this treats these windows more like the front windshield, wherein if an impact shatters the glass, instead of it all falling, the membrane will hold it in place and it'll add that much time and that much more effort for a thief to gain access to the cabin of your vehicle. The second barrier we strongly recommend is a bulkhead barrier. We've got one installed here, so even if a thief does manage to break into the cabin, there's no way they're gonna be able to get into the back of the vehicle where you store all your equipment and your tools. Number five, block your doors. As you can see where I've parked my van here, I've got a pretty big spot, but I've strategically placed my van here. The idea being is I'm parked close enough to the building behind us that the rear doors don't have the clearance to be opened. So there's no getting in through the rear. Similarly, this fence runs all the way back here, runs the length of my van. My side sliding door is parked close enough to the fence so that it cannot be opened. There's not enough clearance to get the door open. Now, if you don't have a setup similar to what I've got here, you can always install a post, and just the same idea as you park as close as you can to it so that there's no clearance for the door to open and you're blocking your doors. Number six, sound the alarm. So there's two different types of alarms you can get for vans. The first one is the contact alarm, and it's triggered as soon as the contact is broken and the door has been opened. Now, I don't really like these alarms because it means the van's already been broken into and the cockroaches have come in and got some of your stuff. The alarm I like is a motion sensor alarm, and this alarm is triggered as soon as the van's jostled. Number seven, add additional locks. All vans come with factory installed locks. The problem with these locks is that thieves are very familiar with them, so they know exactly how to get into them. We recommend aftermarket locks. There's two varieties of these locks that are very popular. The first one is the puck lock, and slick lock is kind of like the big name in puck locks. These are good locks, but the problem is that they're visible from the outside of the door, so the thieves know exactly what's securing your van, and they can get through these things in like 30 seconds. The other option is a deadbolt lock. These locks are nice because they're invisible. They're on the inside of the van, so thieves have no idea what's securing your van. And the Thunderbolts specifically are nice because when they're engaged, the bolt goes from one door into the housing in the other and secures your van like a bank vault. There's almost no getting through these locks. Number eight, don't advertise that you've got the goods. Now this one's a bit of a catch-22 because you want to advertise for your business and you're essentially driving around a billboard all day. So I've got this big beautiful sign here, but it's vinyl. I can't take this off my truck. So an alternative option is they sell magnetic signs, and these signs are great. They're easy to take off, so if you're parking in a questionable area, signs come right off. Thieves have no idea what you've got in this van.
Number 9, surveillance cameras. With today's technology, you can actually now equip your van with a surveillance camera, very similar to the doorbell cameras you can put on your home. These cameras are motion activated and actually come with an intercom system, so if you do detect motion on your phone, you can communicate with the person near your van. Hey, I see you near my van. Get out of here. I got a pipe wrench and I'm on my way.
Number 10, visual deterrence. Now this is anything on the outside of the van that indicates that the van has additional levels of security. For instance, a blinking light in the cabin shows that the van is equipped with a security system. Puck locks on the doors indicates there's extra locks on the doors, or like this emblem plate from Thunderbolt locks, which indicates that the van is protected by deadbolts.
So there you have it, folks. 10 ways to protect your work van from the cockroaches of the world. May your tools remain yours. Be proactive. Protect your livelihood.